Good afternoon, this is Luther P40 and I've just been playing around with my cells and trying to get something that'll work for more than 10 minutes, and I decided that I needed to make a video regarding PVC. Now, for whatever reason, I got this crazy idea that this thing should be able to run 24 hours straight without burning up. Now, some of the problems I've been running into is PVC will melt once you get it past boiling. And the thing that I found was when this particular assembly was not actually the tank, it was actually the reservoir. You know, it was down here. Well, I take it back, it was right here. It was my previous reservoir, and you might recognize it as one of the casings from the Trinity cells. And it didn't start leaking until I turned it off and started letting it cool off. And once it started cooling off, these couplings that I had in here started seeping water. And all of a sudden it became an emergency to clean it up. And the problem was the water was still like 209 degrees. So I'm trying to deal with this really hot water, trying to keep it from seeping out all over my table, my work area. Needless to say, PVC is okay for prototyping stuff, but you really got to make sure you keep the temperature down within its working load, because just getting it warm will cause it to start causing it to flex on you. I mean, you can even see, even on this cap, it did the same thing. You can't hardly make it out, but right on this side right here, that should be a straight line, and it's nice and coned in. I don't know. So if I'm to get my 24-hour test in, for it to run for 24 hours, I got to manage the heat. And if I do find that I'm gonna be running hot, I got me one of these radiators to try out. Put in series with it, give it a chance to get rid of the heat. At least that way I can make my 24 hours without melting the thing down. These couplers, they're fine as long as they're connected to a material that won't deform once it gets hot. I mean, I think if I was on acrylic, I probably wouldn't have had a problem with those couplings. Or if I'd kept the temperature down, say down below the melting point or softening point of the PVC, I would have been okay. Anyways, like I said, I intended it to be a short video, and it's ended up being 3 minutes. So let me end this one, and I'll start the one on stuff that I like and don't like. This is Luther P40 signing off. Thank you for taking the time to watch my videos. Take care.